Let's start from the beginning again, Jeff. Tell me everything you saw.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actors who stopped acting during their peak.
I did not come back into your life. Okay, I don't even know how you found me.
For this list, we'll be looking at actors who arguably quit acting at or near the height of their careers. Some of these actors returned later, but they all left during what's often considered at or near their peak. Which of these actors do you wish would return? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, Rick Moranis.
Okay, who brought the dog?
Rick Moranis starred in some of the most beloved comedies of the 80s, including Ghostbusters, Little Shop of Horrors, and Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. He also worked steadily in the 90s. However, after starring in Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, Moranis took a long hiatus from live-action roles.
It's very delicate, the lawn. You don't want to overwater, really.
Moranis' wife, costume designer Ann Belsky, had passed away in 1991. According to Moranis, he decided to step away from acting to focus on raising his children.
How am I supposed to keep on feeding you? Kill people?
I make it worth your while.
What?
His career since has mostly been voiceover work. However, Moranis is set to reprise his role as Wayne Szalinski in Shrunk for Disney+. It'll be good to see him again, even if he's shrunk down.
Just gotta keep our eyes open.
Number 9, Frankie Muniz.
Give me back my monkey.
Come and get him.
It's not every actor who could star in a TV show before they're able to drive, but Frankie Muniz pulled it off.
What is going on here? He stole my pen! My favorite pen! Look at him holding it!
As the lead character on Malcolm in the Middle, Muniz demonstrated his acting skills and grew up before millions of viewers.
We've been waiting in line for a half hour. We have to meet our mom. I'm sorry, but we're next.
Back off, brat!
During his run on the show, he also starred in successful comedies like Big Fat Liar and Agent Cody Banks. But when Malcolm ended, it seems Muniz's interest in acting did as well.
They pulled me off the job because I was getting too emotionally attached to this subject.
While he's had a few roles in films and TV, Muniz has focused his attention largely on car racing as well as various business ventures like purchasing a store in Scottsdale, Arizona with his wife.
And we have the highest quality, freshest olive oil on the planet and over 50 flavors of balsamic vinegar.
Muniz might not be completely gone from acting, but he's definitely less prolific. Number 8, Shirley Temple. It's rare you hear of actors retiring at age 22, but not many child stars have careers as eventful as Shirley Temple.
You're my chocolate sundae. You're my sugar bun.
For a period in the 30s, Temple was arguably the biggest star in Hollywood, child or otherwise.
I wake in the morning early, and always the very first thing, I poke out my head and I sit up in bed and I sing and I sing and I sing.
During the Great Depression, audiences flocked to see heartwarming films starring Temple, such as Baby Take a Bow and Curly Top. But as Temple grew up, her popularity declined.
Everyone was smiling and having lots of fun. I wish that I could be like that when I am 21.
Unable to shake off her child star associations, Temple left acting in 1950. She didn't leave the public eye, however. Temple turned her attention to politics, running for Congress and serving as a United States ambassador to Ghana and Czechoslovakia. Just think, we could have had President Shirley Temple.
Anything you start at age 3 seems very normal. I thought everybody worked. I didn't realize in the Depression that a lot of people weren't.
Number 7, Kal Penn.
I would like very much to spend my remaining days here serving as your assistant.
Okay.
Kal Penn is another actor who entered the world of politics, but that's pretty much where the similarities between him and Shirley Temple end.
Why? We don't have time for questions. We need marijuana now, as much of it as possible.
Some of Penn's most notable roles include raunchy comedies like the Harold and Kumar films and Van Wilder, and medical drama House. In 2009, Penn became principal associate editor for the Office of Public Engagement for President Barack Obama's White House. He was also a key part of Obama's bid for re-election.
Now, this is about achieving what our parents set out for. This is about the pursuit of happiness.
Penn has since returned to acting, but he's still passionate about politics. Maybe Harold and Kumar Go to Congress could be next?
Sitting at a desk for, 18 hours a day as opposed to being in your trailer with people bringing you coffee is very different.
Number 6, Mara Wilson. In the 90s, it seemed like Mara Wilson was everywhere.
I want to be in school. I told you I was supposed to start school in September. You wouldn't listen.
While she only made a few movies, the ones she was in left a big impression, especially on younger viewers.
You remind me of Stuart Little, one of the most honorable creatures in all of literature. Do you know that book, Stuart Little?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Wilson shone in Mrs. Doubtfire, Miracle on 34th Street, and in the titular role in Matilda, showing wisdom beyond her age.
Hey, where'd you get those? In a book in the library. I've had them since I was big enough to Xerox.
After the 90s, Wilson stepped away from film work and focused on theatrical productions. She also graduated from New York University and became a writer.
And she was like the first girl character that I was just like, she is so cool and that is who I want to be. Yeah. And I did get to be her.
Wilson has since appeared on screen as an adult, appearing on shows like Broad City and BoJack Horseman, as well as various web series. But her days of acting in movies seem to be over for good.
No more supervised visits, no more court liaison.
Just us?
Just us.
Number 5, Deborah Winger. Deborah Winger lit up the screen in the 80s, receiving back-to-back Best Actress nominations for An Officer and a Gentleman and Terms of Endearment.
So, you gonna stay mad?
I think being uprooted with my kids without my consent is at least worth a pout, don't you?
But in 1995, Winger opted to step away from acting in films for a while. She went 6 years without making a movie, returning in 2001 for a film directed by her husband, Arliss Howard.
I'm trying to be nice to you. I'm trying to be your friend, Zach.
Well, then be a friend. Get out of here.
Since then, Winger has starred on series like The Ranch and Patriot and appeared in movies like Rachel Getting Married.
Why did you leave me?
I wasn't there. I didn't leave you.
Why would you leave me in charge of him?
Because you were good with him.
Explaining her break from acting in a 2002 interview, Winger said she, quote, wanted out for years. We're glad she put herself first and that she returned to both the big and small screen. Number 4, Gene Hackman.
All right, nobody move! Put your hands in the air!
Gene Hackman's acting career had spanned decades and earned him 2 Oscars when he decided to retire, but he still had plenty of on-screen power.
I'm gonna hurt you. Not gentle like before.
The actor made 5 movies in 2001 alone, including an acclaimed role as a patriarch in the Royal Tenenbaums.
Uzi, I'm your granddad.
Hello.
I'm sorry we haven't gotten to know each other. I don't get invited around very much.
But his last on-screen role was in the critically panned comedy Welcome to Mooseport.
What would you think about my being mayor?
Mayor? Really?
It was my idea!
In 2008, Hackman said he was done with acting for good. Since then, Hackman has narrated a couple of documentaries and published multiple novels. We would still love to see him on screen at least one last time.
Grace, I'm doing great here. I think you're underestimating me.
Number 3, Cameron Diaz. Want to talk about lucky breaks? Cameron Diaz's very first film role was in the comedy smash The Mask, and many more hits followed.
I knew I'd found someone special.
The Mask.
Oh. It's the guy inside the mask.
Diaz's girl-next-door charisma and willingness to embarrass herself helped boost comedies like My Best Friend's Wedding, There's Something About Mary, and Charlie's Angels.
Oh my God, I'm having so much fun. This is so exciting.
She's also made successful ventures into dramatic films such as Being John Malkovich, Gangs of New York, and Vanilla Sky.
You're gonna forget about Juliana, and we're gonna be together. I'm not gonna be afraid of you anymore.
After playing Miss Hannigan in the 2014 version of Annie, Diaz went on an acting hiatus, which eventually became permanent.
How'd you know that?
Diaz has since stayed busy, publishing multiple books on health and starting an organic wine brand.
You know, I don't think that they have enough meats on sticks. No, seriously.
Really?
I mean, if you think about it, they have plenty of sweets, right?
Acting or not, Cameron Diaz keeps challenging herself. Number 2, Daniel Day-Lewis. For a while, whenever Daniel Day-Lewis released a movie, it was like an event.
As the preacher said, I could write shorter sermons, but
Once I start, I get too lazy to stop.
The 3-time Best Actor winner is famous for his unwavering commitment to his roles, which includes staying in character throughout shooting.
Come on, Christy, everybody has to go to bed.
In films like My Left Foot, There Will Be Blood, and Lincoln, he makes you forget there's anyone but his character on screen.
I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my boy!
He's also notoriously selective, going years without releasing any films. After finishing filming fashion drama Phantom Thread in 2017, Day-Lewis announced he was done with acting for good.
Don't do that. Take your hand away,
Still
please.
so ugly.
Barbara, I'm trying to make you a beautiful dress.
Of course, he had previously retired in the 90s before returning. Here's hoping he eventually comes back.
When you love your work, and you can give, like he does, you need to come down again.
Before we unveil our #1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Ariana Richards. The Jurassic Park actress became a painter.
I want to go now. Just look how it eats. Please. I bet you never look at birds the same way again.
Phoebe Cates. The Fast Times at Ridgemont High actress left acting to focus on her family.
Hi, Brad. You know how cute I always thought you were.
Jeanette McCurdy. The iCarly actress recently launched a podcast.
You want to, like, change your image? Would you help me?
Of course. But what do you want?
I want to be more like you. You know, all soft and girly and weak.
Lily Sobieski. The Eyes Wide Shut actress has switched her focus to art.
So welcome to Shakespeare's As You Like It. As You Like It.
Here, we can share.
Is an example of Shakespearean.
Doris Day. The classic Hollywood actress stepped away from most acting after the 70s.
Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. #1. Grace Kelly. Meghan Markle wasn't the first actress to leave the entertainment industry for the royal life.
You can't believe that a woman is crazy out of her mind to live alone in one room by herself.
Listen to me, listen to me.
Why are you holding me? I said you're holding me.
Grace Kelly had a short but fruitful acting career in the 50s. Among her achievements were starring in 3 Alfred Hitchcock thrillers and winning the Academy Award for Best Actress.
How's your leg?
Hurts a little.
And your stomach?
Empty as a football.
Upon marrying Rainier III, Prince of Monaco in 1956, Kelly stopped acting and became Princess of Monaco at age 26.
So that's it. You won't stay here and I can't go with you.
It would be the wrong thing.
As princess, she supported and initiated many noble causes, including ones aimed at helping children around the world. She didn't stray completely from her entertainment roots, as she served on the board at 20th Century Fox.
He said, "How do you like that? She opens her mouth once and gets a golden record, and I've been knocking myself out for 20 years and don't have one."
Kelly sadly died in a driving accident when she was 52, but she'll forever be remembered as an icon of poise, beauty, and grace. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.